Thank you, and thanks to all of you for being here, and to Speaker Johnson to allow me the opportunity to introduce this resolution. Our position is that the horrors of October 7th, the attack against Israel, will continue to live in infamy. After 6 months, we're still fighting to shine a light against the terrorist group called Hamas and the its support from Iran, which is the greatest evil. We're also opposed to the Biden administration's misguided calls for a one-sided ceasefire. And that is why I proposed Resolution 1117 or 1117 to affirm that we, the House of Representatives, stand strongly against evil, period, in all its forms. Unfortunately, the White House has sent a very clear message that empowers Hamas by subduing Israel to a one-sided ceasefire. Because one thing is clear, Hamas started this unprovoked conflict and they have no intention of ending it. With this resolution, we're sending a very strong message to the international community that we stand with the only democracy in the Middle East, Israel. Through our words, our resolutions, we are conveying a very clear message that we support Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu as he leads his country in permissible acts of self-defense. But it is also very important to mention our intention to break the chokehold that Hamas has over the Palestinians. Poor victims being used by this evil force that is only in the business of power. Hamas is not in the business of bringing prosperity or well-being to the Palestinians. The suffering of the Palestinian people under Hamas is immense. 33,000 have died, 70,000 have been injured in this war that Hamas started. And why are they starving? Why are they hungry? In the last week, over 1,000 trucks full of food and medicine have entered Gaza, allowed by Israel. And now there are 3 new corridors to pass food and medicine to the Palestinians. Those are open too. But Hamas always manipulates for political purpose. Hamas cares a lot more to win the war of propaganda against Israel than the war of poverty against its own people. So, Democrats do not have the monopoly on compassion. We are compassionate too, we Republicans. And the compassionate thing to do is to let Israel finish this war so they can end the reign of terror that Hamas has unleashed on the whole region, specifically on the Palestinians. This Congress and this great nation has a long tradition of defending their righteous might, and we will continue our tradition of standing for the freedom of our allies and against terror abroad. We will not stand for one-sided calls for Israel to stand down, and we stand firmly with Israel and its right to defend itself. I yield back. Now, I want to introduce our whip, Honorable Congressman M.